How would you describe the feeling in the room this morning? Is it more serious, or it's still loose as it used to be during the play?
It's light. Guys are enjoying the day. But we know what's at stake, and we know what the task is, and I don't think we've lost focus to that. But it was a good day.
You were in a better situation this year than you were last year. In the same Game 6, you guys were battling back from 3-0 down. Does that? How do you kind of look at that in the big picture, that you are in a better spot than you were a year?
Well, I would say we're in the same spot.
Well, okay.
Down 3-2.
Down 3-2, yeah.
But it's we can use that and channel that, but we've always said this is a different year. This is a different team. They're a different team, and it's about making sure that we can go out there tomorrow and do our job.
You've played a lot of games like this, Corey. What's the right approach for the group on a night like tomorrow night?
We have to be ready from the start. But yeah, it'd be nice to get out and play with that lead. That's our goal, is to start strong and get that first one and play from there.
It was very physical for the first 3 games, I guess.
Yeah.
It seemed to change a little bit, Corey. Do you have an idea maybe why the hit total came down? Was it maybe a little unsure about each other's power plays, or what do you think happened?
Just settling into a series, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, as the series goes on, every series is like that. It's up tempo and a lot of hits early, and then you settle in and you play your game. And I think that's the way it's gone.
So often in these series, when it's a battle of styles, it's about who gets to their game. What do you guys need to do to make it more an Edmonton Oilers style of hockey going forward?
We're a team that plays with the puck. We make plays and we come through the neutral zone with the puck, and we break out really well. And if we're doing that, it means they don't have the puck, and we're controlling it. And that's kind of our game.
Corey, you're 40. You played a lot of Stanley Cup Finals, and you've won one. Connor has not won one.
Connor Brown,
Is there
another
any
backdrop here.
undue pressure, extra pressure on a guy like the best player in the world who's dying for this? I know the team is, but so much.
I mean, I'm not going to put, he is the best player in the world, and that's what we're striving for is to get him one. And I think there's a lot of guys in that room that we're trying to get one. And these are exciting. This is fun, and we said all season that we don't do it the easy way. We've always taken it and made it the hard way, and that's our approach.
You're a hard winner and you've played different roles. What's the difference in pressure like when in regards to McDavid or Draisaitl when you're playing that role versus a different role in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think there's any other pressure. Everybody still has to bring their game and play their style of game. It doesn't matter who you are.
We won't know today who's the starter goalie, but do you guys know?
No.
Maybe a little bit about Connor in the year and a half you've been here. Everyone knows he's a great player. You would have known that, but just about his leadership and off the ice, what he brings in terms of how he helps the group in these moments.
Well, he's huge. I didn't know him that well. I played with him at World Championships, but he was a lot younger. I didn't know him that well when I came in, and I was very surprised, and how outgoing he is in the dressing room, how he can, he's just friends with everybody, and he's that leader. There's a voice, and he uses it, and when it needs to be said, or something needs to be said. But his actions speak louder than his words, and I wouldn't ask for probably a better captain, that's for sure.
What have you seen from the power play? You guys are pretty good at making tweaks and adjustments when you need to.
Yep.
You feel like it was far off?
I don't think it's far off at all. You look at the last game. Rebound on me, post. There's a few things that inch the other way. It's in the back of the net. We've always said that the power play has to bring momentum for the rest of the team, and I think we've done that. I think we've had the momentum and had the puck and a lot of zone time and made some good plays. We just got to be able to capitalize.
You guys have had some disappointing losses along the way. Obviously, the other one last night was disappointing. But what is it about this team that you guys have always been able to bounce back with a better performance after a tough display?
Well, our backs are against the wall, so after disappointing game, all around, you have to bounce back. It's playoffs. If you don't, everything's over and sudden you're going home for the summer. So you got to be able to flush it, move on, and be ready for the next one. And we know what's at stake. We know where we are, and we want to make sure it doesn't happen.
Corey, you know the feeling of winning one stuff like that, but you know also the feeling of being on the other side. Can you use maybe the pain from last year as, I know you have a ton of motivation, but can you use it as motivation for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think you can. You can draw on some of that stuff and pull from it, and but once you get on the ice, it's just hockey. You have to go out and you have to do your game, play your game, and not try to do anybody else's. It's a matter of playing your game and going forward.
Why did Max Jones take the middle stretch today? Got a big cheer.
Oh, he had a great practice. He was, he knocked over a wall right at the start, and then came out and he actually had a good practice. So that's what I mean by being light today. It was a good energy out there.